I said that January was going to be a month of doing a lot, and I haven't even uploaded the last, let's see, mail call, operations video part 3, layout 2025 layout ops part 3, then Batavia show, Batavia train show. That's 3 videos that I haven't uploaded yet, and I'm now filming the January 2025 layout update, and it's the 14th of January. But this is the work that I might do some more work later, but the major stuff is here now. I'll probably do some scenery. We'll stick that on the end. But let's take a look at building kits. I've been reorganizing my shelves and all this stuff. Okay, doing a little start of our layout update here. Working on some kits. We got 3 kits. I got an Atlas Trainman kit back here. That's almost done. It was going to be done until something happened. We'll see what happened later. We have our CN. This is a 36-foot AccuRail Fowler boxcar for Canadian National. That's its frame here. We have the bar clamps holding the weight on it. Then we have our final Buffalo, Rochester, and Pittsburgh 36-foot boxcar back here with its weight clamped down. These are the clamps that I bought for this purpose and also to attach the fascia to the layout. There's the trucks from the Buffalo and Pittsburgh are sitting here. We got the underframes for the Canadian National. It's a little bit different of a design of the center bolster. Whereas this one, it's more of a, believe this is a fish belly, it's called. And these are actually being built correct. Now, with the other ones, I didn't actually build them correctly because this brake piece that's here, it's supposed to go through the middle here, and then it comes out on this side. You can see it right here. It comes out on this side, and it's supposed to go in the middle and between and through. Well, I didn't realize that, and I couldn't figure out what was going on until I looked at the directions on these ones more carefully. And so the first 2 or 3 I built, they aren't built right, but the rest of them, now I know that this piece is supposed to go in the middle, and it's supposed to snap into this little piece here, and that's as close to snapping into there as I can make it. So this one was a little bit warped, and I have the clamps holding the ends of it down. It probably won't do much good, but with these AccuRail kits, if it's warped a little bit, when you use the testers, liquid cement, you can straighten the frame with the body of the car. You just push it in there, and you just push it up in there until it holds straight. And it will straighten it out because there's a little lip in here to prevent it from going all the way in. So you push it just enough, it's just barely enough to get it up in there, because you have to really force these into here, because they do kind of, you can see a little bit of how that is bowed in. Well, the underframe forces it out so it won't go past that lip. And now the New Haven, this one I got almost done, and then the coupler pocket broke. So I had to apply more testers liquid cement onto that, and I have a clamp down with this 2-inch C-clamp, and I'll leave that for a while, and then I can put the truck on it, and we can add that to the layout. Now, I've already done 2 kits that are already put together, and look at that. 183 cars on the layout, and here we have BRMP, 3 BRMP boxcars, and once 4547 is done, that will be added into there. Go up here, we can see the Buffalo Creek. They're kind of scattered because these are, right now, they're organized according to road number. So we have a BCK 1602, 1655, and then we have down here 2290, and then up here is 1137 and 1199. Those are the two ones that just got added recently, I think. And these are supposed to be loaded with flour, and for some reason it loaded with this one with merchandise. They're not supposed to be going anywhere except for flour, and I have to change that one. And over here, you can see how much it's moved. It hits those BCK boxcars a lot, and you can see how many cars are in the Brooks Avenue yard, which is where they stop on the way to get loaded or emptied again. We have the 2 B&O hoppers. Now those are on the switch list already. Those are getting used quite frequently. You can see they have 6 hits, and they're heading to this mixed staging where they'll get loaded with either coal or coke. You can see this one, ATW, is empty right now. That is actually on the layout. But this, I think, is a next sequence that it gets used. There's a WTNSC. There's Ann Arbor Cement Hopper. There's the Arcade and Attica boxcars. They're all loaded with Cremora. And we have one, the 521 going to the Warsaw Freight Depot driveway, and with the New York Susquehanna Western 521 going to the Warsaw Freight ramp loaded with merchandise. Unfortunately, it loads a lot of boxcars with merchandise. I'm trying to get it to stop doing that, to get some more commodities in there. But you can see what this will. That's not supposed to be going there. That's not supposed to be going there at all. I'm not quite sure why it's sending that there. It's not supposed to. That might change that when because everything is changed in here already. Operations Pro, go to locations. Warsaw, come on, focus. Yo, focus. Yo, focus. There we go. Focus. I'm gonna put it in the tripod and that focuses. Warsaw, edit. You can see here we have the elevator factory, Embury and NYCPP, New York Concrete Pipe Plant, Freight Depot Driveway, Freight Depot Platform, Freight Depot Ramp, Marne, Colton, Montgomery Coal. And this is supposed to only accept coal. You can see the length. Elevator factory is 272 feet. Embury is 195 feet. Freight Depot Driveway and Platform are both at 186 feet. The ramp's 284 feet. Marne Colton's 181, and the Montgomery Coal is 224 feet. You can see that they've overused the elevator factory, of course, which makes switching interesting. And that is supposed to be 50%. And I can't remember how I did it. Is it here? You can see Marne Colton, it receives empty boxcars, boxcars loaded with brass, glass, glue, ivory, leather, lead, and lumber. And it ships out organs and buttons. I need to add organ pipes to that. Now, why it says buttons is because in 1932, Marne Colton, Oregon, shut down. The guys who ran it went to Wurlitzer, and this building became a button factory. Whether it was a Warsaw button factory or not, it's debatable. So we have stuff for the button factory, ivory coming in and buttons going out, going to two different locations, the freight depot and the thing. Eventually I'll have two different profiles for this, and one will be a night before pre-1932 and the other for the BR&P, and the other one will be in B&O. But I think I need more cars to do that because I don't have enough cars for each individual era. Here we go. Planned pickups. Percentage rolling stock you want the program to ignore. We'll do 50%. And we'll save that. Save spur track, and then we go to Embury, Tools, Planned Pickups, change that to 50%, save, close, save spur track, just in case, and there we have 50%. We can see here, this is the elevator factory, so it excludes 4 roads: Arcade and Attica, Buffalo Creek, Blue Seal, and Main Central. Accepts only 13 loads: boxcar empty, bulkhead and load, coil car and load, covered hopper and sand, gondola and iron, gondola and empty, flat car and machinery, flat car and lumber, gondola and semi-steel, load. I'm not quite sure why that is just in there. That's weird. Open hopper and coal, open hopper and coke, and tank car and oil. We have Embury. This accepts all roads, accepts only 9 loads: boxcar empty, boxcar and supplies, boxcar and load, cement hopper and load, coil car and load, covered hopper and cement. I need to take the bulkhead and the coil car off of there because those cars are too long, they won't make it through the curve. Covered hopper and cement, flat car and load, gondola and empty, and gondola and iron. Then we have Freight Depot driveway, accepts only 13 loads: boxcar and Cremora, boxcar and empty, boxcar feed, boxcar flour, boxcar and ivory, boxcar and merchandise, boxcar and paper, boxcar and salt, boxcar and supplies, cotton, LCL boxcar and empty, LCL boxcar and load, wool. Not quite sure. Yeah, it didn't. That's weird. That's weird. Now this one, the Freight Depot platform, picks up all loads. Because the driveway, everything does the same thing except for the ramp does flat cars as well. Mar and Colton, brass, empty, glass, glue, ivory, lead, leather, lumber. Montgomery coal, accepts only 1 load. Coal. Yeah, that's... So, that's how that works. Our other 2 boxcars we put together is this one, B&O 178542, and BR&P 4535. So now once 4547 is done, we'll have all the BR&P boxcars on the rails. And that's it for this. We'll come back with more. Let's start with the shelves. Here you can see some of the Batavia purchases. Here's one right here. There is that CN boxcar that you saw in the mail call. I built that yesterday. I built 5 boxcars yesterday. I built the other 2 Buffalo, Rochester, and Pittsburgh's. I built the CN. Here's the New Haven down here. That's done after I had to glue the coupler pocket back on because it broke off. Where's the Baltimore, Ohio? Here's the Baltimore, Ohio right here. And it used to be boxcars were just this and then here. Well, now they are also here, and these are open hoppers and covered hoppers over here, and the gondolas get pushed off to the side, and I have to go through all this and reorganize it and stuff. I'll get that organized better because these are all the cars that are on the layout, and as those cars come off the layout, I'll put them in boxes, put them back on the shelf, and yeah. As you can see, we still have 4 box cars out and that 1 tank car. These are the 2 tank cars that need to have the coupler pockets repaired. I don't have the little plastic piece that goes over the top of that. I'm going to have to make some styrene or something, get some styrene or something to fix that. And my Norfolk Southern ballast hoppers aren't in the drawers because I'm not using them. And here we have this had a whole bunch of other stuff on it. I took that off of there, and now it's just got the larger covered hoppers on it. And we come down to here, and there we have A through B, nice and neat. One of the brand new Baltimore, Ohio coal hoppers. This is an older one. This might actually get moved more because I'm not sure if there's anything on the layout that doesn't have boxes. Actually, I know there is because was empty spaces, but they'll get moved down. Got the 2 new Buffalo Creek cars. I still have yet to build that Blueprint Series car. What did I do? Oh, I forgot to put more stuff in that drawer. We'll be back. Okay, let's try this again. Here we have A through B. Got Ann Arbor, Alton, Arcade, Attica, Santa Fe, Baltimore, Ohio. We got 4 B&O cars in there now. 2 coal hoppers and 2 box cars. I got Buffalo Creek. And now this drawer, there's all my brand new Chesapeake and Ohio coal hoppers. 7 new Chesapeake and Ohio coal hoppers. There's the BRMP, the 1 BRMP that doesn't fit that isn't prototypical. Then we have C through E. We've got our 2 Delaware Hudsons. I don't know why I haven't pulled that sticker off of there yet. It's in my Walters data, my Woodland Scenics database. So, oil tank cars. There's another new car right there. Here's a Mennonite Central car. That's new to the layout. All these other things. Up to here was in this drawer, and then those are in 3 drawers, and then we've got the other stuff. We fit the other stuff in here. Northern Pacific. We got Sioux, Frisco, Southern Pacific, Union Pacific, Virginian, and of course, Virginian, Ohio coal hopper.